Hello everybody and welcome back to a Star Wars related video. Now, if Star Wars is not your cup of tea, fair warning, you've been warned. Go ahead and click off the video now if you do not like Star Wars. But for you people that do like Star Wars, I'm going to be doing a trailer breakdown of Star Wars Episode 8 The Last Jedi. The official trailer have just dropped. I'm watching this from Star Wars HQ. Go ahead and check them out. I'll link them down in the description. And with that being said, let's go ahead and get right onto the trailer. Okay, so there, what we just saw, I do personally believe that Rey was just recovering from a force choke, but as you can see in the background, she's on the Jedi Island. That's what I'm going to call it. The island that we left off on episode 7, I'm going to call it the Jedi Island. So if you hear me say the word Jedi Island, you know that what I'm talking about. So it looks like she's on the Jedi Island, and it's interesting, maybe it was Luke Skywalker, maybe it wasn't. So yeah, I really do not know, but we're gonna go ahead and go back on with the trailer. Classic Lucasfilms.
Breathe.
With just a beautiful shot of the Jedi Island, the sun rising in the ocean of the Jedi planet.
Just breathe.
It's so cool. Oh, alright. Now, I do think that, I do believe that that is Luke Skywalker's voice just saying breathe, so maybe it's just an audio clip of the Force training, or just training that I think Rey is going to go through. I do think that Luke Skywalker will be training Rey in Episode 8, and then that was just a cinematic shot of the Jedi Island, and now here, we have Rey standing shrouded in darkness, looking out into the ocean. It's a very interesting shot, and I'm waiting to see what it means when it comes to Star Wars Episode 8.
Out.
Now here, this is also an interesting shot. We clearly have some force training. This most likely is Rey, and you can even see that there's a blaster. Like if you look right there, there appears to be a blaster in the holster. So yeah, so that's kind of cool. And then here we have some more. Force, I guess you could say, with somebody using the force. As I said, it could be Rey, it could be not be Rey, but this appears to be being used. That the rocks are being levitated.
What do you see?
Here we have a shot of what appears to be Leia in the Rebel base, looking on the galaxy.
Light.
Okay, now this is an incredibly interesting shot. The reason why is because this appears to be, I'm not saying it is, but it appears to be a broken version of Kylo Ren's mask. Or maybe it's Darth Vader's mask, because in a second here you'll hear Darth Vader's breathing, and then you can even hear some slight words, some slight whispering, but I couldn't make it out.
Darkness.
And then here we have this bookshelf. Literally looks like the bookshelf of the Beast from Over the Garden Wall. I don't know, it just appears to be an interesting bookshelf, but it appears that's also really something cool because Star Wars is set in a futuristic setting. They don't have books, they have holograms. I mean, there's a few scenes from Star Wars where they do use some sort of books in the Clone Wars and stuff like that, but yeah, there's not really too many books anymore.
A balance.
Now, as I said, this is also interesting because this is the Jedi symbol, and as I said, it is in a book. This is a very old book, you can tell. It's not like a recent book or anything, because the Jedi symbol's faded and the way that the pages are. Ugh.
It's so much bigger.
I think this shot here is really cool. As I said, I do think that Luke Skywalker is going to be training Rey in Episode 8, and I do think that this is her going through some sort of lightsaber training with Luke Skywalker looking over. Okay, so this shot here where the ship crashes into the ground, I don't know why they're crashing into the ground, but if you look into, like, what do you call it, the background, you can see what appears to be Imperial walkers, and that's what they appear to be heading towards, so that's kind of interesting. And then here we have Finn with Star Wars writing everywhere. We have Finn in this capsule looking thing. It could be sleeping, it could not be, but that's what I think it is. And then here we have Poe Dameron running down a hallway with BB-8 running towards the ship, and then the ship explodes. Yeah, they appear to be in a ship, so maybe the ship's under attack, so that's very bad. And then here we have the Millennium Falcon coming in. It just blew up a TIE fighter, and now we have more ships coming in here. And now here we have Rey running in the darkness with a blue lightsaber, so that's exciting, because I do think for most of this episode that Rey is going to be on the Jedi Island, so maybe this is the point where the Jedi Island is being attacked.
I only know one truth.
And then here we have a shot of Kylo Ren with, of course, a giant scar over his eye because Rey cut him up in the last film. Right. Most interesting shot of the entire trailer right here. In case you guys do not know what you are looking at right now, this is the most incredible shot of the entire trailer. The reason why is this is the flashback. This is the official scene. This is the flashback that we saw in episode 7 when Rey had the flashback when she touched the lightsaber and Luke reached out with his robotic hands to touch R2-D2. This is that same shot, and we're seeing it finally for a different time from a different angle. And I have no idea what building that is, by the way. Of course, I believe that it's the same building with the and now we have Captain Phasma walking out of there, revealing that it was the First Order. Maybe it's the First Order attack. Maybe, yeah, probably not. And here we just have a space battle. I can't really say too much about it other than it looks cool.
It's time for the Jedi to end.
Now this is a very interesting shot, and this is like a really this appears to be like a really dark movie compared to all the other tones of the ones. And then here we have Luke Skywalker. I believe it's Luke Skywalker. He's been the narrator throughout this entire thing, and he believes that the Jedi should end. Maybe this is the recruitment process. Maybe Rey is like, oh, can you teach me how to be a Jedi? And this Luke Skywalker's like, oh no, the Jedi need to die. I need to be the last Jedi. Maybe he just thinks that the Jedi should end, and then Rey has to convince him. And with that, we cut to Star Wars: The Last Jedi. So yeah, it appears to be a very interesting film. I am, as always, very excited for it. So if you guys are excited, go ahead and subscribe to the channel, because I will be doing more Star Wars content as more Star Wars episode information drops. I hope you all have enjoyed. If you have, please remember to share, like, comment, subscribe. I'm going to go ahead and end the video here. I hope you all have enjoyed.